Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bird and Gutter here, and we are here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. Not only is this one of the worst movies on Netflix, it's one of the worst movies ever fucking made.
This was like the biggest disappointment, especially if you were a fan.
The title is Godzilla. It's the 1998 Godzilla fucking Matthew Broderick shit fest.
And we're gonna go ahead and not call it Godzilla because it would be a disrespect to Godzilla. So we're just gonna say giant stupid lizard with stupid actors.
Well, it just seems to be easier just to call it Godzilla than to call it that long ass fucking thing.
Somewhat talented actors besides Matthew Broderick, and they fucking put on the biggest shit performance they possibly could. You know, it was just another
Matthew Broderick. I don't know. I mean, we've gotten into Matthew Broderick and my feelings on Matthew Broderick.
You mean that little weaselly murderer?
Many times before. I forgot all about that. Yeah. But no, I'm just talking about like his movie.
Killing two people and then just be like, I'm Matthew Broderick.
Look it up.
Yeah. And
Google that fucking shit.
They're like, oh, Ferris Bueller, cocksucker, just killed two motherfuckers.
Speaking of Ferris Bueller, it's like, yeah, the dude had like 2 movies that he was okay in. Not great. Because, you know, Ferris Bueller, awesome fucking movie.
Awesome
movie. But he was still just monotone, fucking
I'll give you that. Great movie, right?
What, Ferris Bueller?
Right, yeah, of course. But if it wasn't for...
Well, was that John Hughes, though? So obviously it was a great fucking movie.
Yeah. But like, I'm talking about if it wasn't for all the characters, like Ed, you know what I mean? Like, Grace! If it wasn't for him and fucking his sister Jeannie, you know. If it wasn't for all the... Cameron, of course, Cameron. You can't forget that the 2 guys who took the car and did the Superman music.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for all that, then we would blow. If it was just Matthew Broderick, you know,
talking to the camera, breaking the fourth wall, talking about isms and stuff.
Exactly. People have to admit, the Ferris Bueller stuff with him in it, you were kind of like, get it back to Cameron or something. Like, do something else.
Or have him up there on his float singing Donka Shane or something.
You know, and I tried with Project X, you know what I mean?
Really, this is the only other decent Matthew Broderick movie. Well, there's 2, actually. There's Biloxi Blues, which is mostly because of other people, and Election, which is mostly because of other people.
Okay, well, Election, I'll give Matthew that. I mean, I liked him in Election.
But he was still fucking non-acting ability, fucking monotone, awful Matthew Broderick.
Okay, he was. Yes, he was.
It just so happened to have all kinds of bad stuff happen to him after he fucked a student.
Yeah. Well, fuck him. Let's move on.
Well, we can't exactly not talk about him. He's all through this fucking piece of shit. But yeah, the movie starts off with this Japanese ship getting attacked by Godzilla. Well, you don't see it's Godzilla. You just...
Well, no. I mean, like, you know, you're just like, there's turmoil. You know, they're getting attacked or whatever.
So then it cuts to Matthew Broderick. He fucking studies earthworms or something like that. He's some kind of earthworm scientist with something about mutations and blah, blah, fucking blah.
It's pouring down rain. He's got electrodes that he stabs right in the ground, right by his toes, and he doesn't get lit the fuck up.
Well, surprise, surprise, it's raining in this movie. Every day in this movie is a rainy, shitty fucking day.
Shit. Look, as much as the 2014 one pissed me off of being fucking dark all the time, so motherfucking dark, you couldn't fucking see the fight scenes. It was the fucking end fight scenes. You were like, fuck,
98,
Jesus Christ.
98.
Light something, goddammit! If I want to pay fucking $8 to see a Godzilla movie, I want to fucking see Godzilla!
98.
Okay, sorry.
98.
98. This shit fucking movie.
So anyway, I want to know why they asked Matthew Broderick, an earthworm scientist, to get involved in this case of Godzilla.
Because they send something.
They send him to wherever the fuck, and they find a big ass fucking footprint, and they're like, "Yes, this is your specimen." And he's not
because, like,
I don't know what the fuck this. I'm an earthworm guy.
He was at Chernobyl, and he was like, "Yeah, if you live there long enough, that's how you'd say it, Chernobyl." But that's rude. Oh God, I'm going to hell. But anyway. He was like the radiation specialist. So like, they brought him in. He was like, I'll study earthworms. Like, fuck you, get in the car. And they fucking took him and they put him in. And they were like, you're going everywhere. And you're going to find this beast. They're like, you're the fucking military. You can't find it. It's just me and...
With my backwards Kangol hat and my awful glasses.
Singing that stupid song. Like, as soon as you came on, he was like, I'll say... I just wanted to come out of nowhere and fucking drill him, you know? That's for killing 2 people in fucking the UK, cocksucker.
So anyway.
Or was that or Ireland? Ireland. Where was it?
Well,
Fuck
wherever,
him,
it
he's a
doesn't
murdering
matter.
piece of shit.
Okay, so we'll get into it. It has Jean Reno in it. Another pretty decent actor in a craptastic role.
Yeah, of course.
He plays like, what, this French special forces type
yeah,
dude?
exactly. You know, they feed off of that shit in your brain, you know, because you're like, whoa, Jean Reno. Yeah, fucking professional, dude. He's gonna fuck some shit. He's gonna grab fucking Godzilla's neck and stab him.
Well, you know what?
No, nothing.
But speaking of him, you know what deserves a little nod that people don't know about? That movie with him, Wasabi. Remember? With him in Japan and he had like the Japanese daughter and stuff?
Right.
That was a good fucking movie. I wish we could talk about Wasabi other than this, but we can't.
We're talking about
So check out
1998
Wasabi,
Godzilla.
but now back to 1998's
Ugh.
fucking Godzilla.
Yeah, so Jean Reno, what they do is they're like, hey, you're French, right? Okay, we'll play off of that shit. You're gonna say croissant like 1,000 motherfucking times. You're gonna say fucking French rolls, no French rolls. They're like, Jesus Christ, why don't they just mistreat him like they do Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like, you're just gonna do these one-liners. We know you're too fucking stupid to actually read a script. So he's just, you know, get to the job. You know, the guy spent a lifetime doing that noise and he made $1 billion. I fucking hate it. I can't believe they ruined Godzilla, dude. I mean, they ruined it.
So anyway, we cut to the news reporter chick, like the main female lead. And she works for Harry Shearer at this fucking news station. And that's only one of the first of the 3 Simpson voiced characters that are in this fucking movie.
But I love this girl. Zero acting ability. Zero.
Right on par with Matthew Broderick.
Oh, worse than Matt, though, man. Matt Khalees, baby pull off a scene. That bitch had zero talent. I don't know what happened or how she got that role, but they were like, yeah, her. Oh, you're saying a lot.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, that's supposed to indicate you want ice cream?
Yes, that's exactly what it meant.
You want ice cream.
Moving on. So now Godzilla arrives in New York.
Wait a minute, didn't fucking what? That was the Simpsons guy?
Hank Azaria? I don't
know
think
the other one.
Which
Harry,
one?
was it Shearer?
Harry Shearer, yeah. He was the boss.
Right. Was it like she was like, I want to be a news reporter. He was like, suck my cock, and she was like, ew, and he was like, ah, and that was it.
Yeah.
Basically it.
So anyway, Godzilla makes its way to New York across the fucking ocean.
Because Godzilla goes like a motherfucking bullet through
And this
the
was
water.
the scene, right? Whenever the fishermen were at the dock and it all comes
It pulled
fucking...
them down. It pulled them down, remember? And then it shot him back the fuck up.
Well, remember it was all crushing the dock and stuff? Remember
That
like
was
the trailer
before he
and
actually
stuff?
got there. He was on his way there when he pulled the fucking tugboats back. Cool scene, by the way. Sorry, like out of all of it, that was one where it pulled them down, the boat down, blah, 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 blah. And then there was that dock scene. You're talking about the old guy being at the pier, and they were like, can't say anything yet, dickhead! And he was like, ah! And all of a sudden, fucking water rolled, and he was like, I don't know, shit would just be like, like shoot out fucking explosion-wise down my pants if I saw that. You know what I mean? Even
with
if
this little spiky stuff coming up out of the water and stuff.
Now, listen. 98 version, they do his spikes being out of the water and the big... Just roll in the water, right? Okay.
Yeah.
2014 version. Here he comes. Spikes out of the water and rolling water. What the fuck? What did fucking that Garth? What's his name? Edwards? Garth? The fucker that directed the 2014 one.
Oh, I don't fucking know what it is.
Whatever. It's Garth Edwards or some shit. Anyway, I'm not gonna bash him. I'm just saying, like, did he watch the 98 one and go,
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna pay homage to it and put that in, but better. Except for putting Aaron Taylor Thomas in it. That was a big fucking mistake.
So now we move on to Hank Azaria, the second Simpsons voice actor in this fucking movie.
Yeah, another discipline.
And I really like Hank Azaria because in some movies he's really good.
He was awesome.
Yeah, Homegrown. What was the other one? That one with
he was in
Ray
a bunch
Romano
he was
and
in Heat that we, you know, he just
yeah, but I'm talking about the really good one, the one with Ray Romano and Rip Taylor, or no, Rip Torn, not Rip Taylor.
Rip Taylor.
The fucking one with the Virginiuses and stuff. The one where the father dies and the family gets back together.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck was the name of that movie?
But it was a good movie.
That was a good fucking movie.
Hank's been in some good stuff.
Yeah.
And he's a good fucking actor.
But whatever, he's in it. He's the cameraman, friend, boyfriend
Flunky.
of the non-acting ability fucking
the
main
blonde
chick.
curly-haired chick who's always just like, you know, you're like, oh fuck, get her off the screen. But yeah, but like I love it. Look, Hank's supposed to be with this chick, right? And they have no chemistry. None. Zero. Everybody in this fucking movie had no chemistry with each other at all.
At Oh.
Not that oral. Like even Jean Reno in his, French
Not Jean Roulard.
Jean Reno. Jean Reno. Like when they were in the fucking, Jean Reno is in this movie. I don't know if you knew that. Played a cameo. He was Godzilla. Now when they're in the van, and he's like, real French rolls, and he's like, croissant. Even those guys had no fucking chemistry. You could not like this movie.
So whatever, as Godzilla's basically destroying New York City,
Raping.
we get the third Simpsons voice actor, and there is Nancy Cartwright is in the news studio or whatever the fuck with Harry Shearer.
What the fuck was that? Where they're like, okay, I want all the Simpsons character in this fucking movie. And then when Godzilla's gonna come out,
no Dan Castellaneta though.
Yeah, well, exactly. When Godzilla comes out, he's like, he's like, no, you don't get that at all. So I'm sorry.
Basically, after Godzilla's fucking up this whole entire fucking city of New York, the military just fucking lose him.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can just disappear. He's a 300-foot tall fucking creature that can just disappear.
Exactly. Like fucking Houdini.
Or like a goddamn ninja. Throw down a smoke thing.
Or like Batman,
Yeah.
But like fucking A, and also, it also sucks that he can run over 80 miles an hour.
But you'd still see him running away in this city of like, how many people in New York? Millions of people? Nobody saw it going, running down fucking Broadway?
If he just walked and everything was like, imagine this fucker sprinting, going 80 miles an hour. The whole city be fucking collapsing. And then there's a fucking soldier dude here in that movie who's a fucking douchebag. The one that's a dumbass. The one that's always like stuttering and shit. They're like, I want you to blow up everything. The dad from Transformers was like, blow up everything, and he was just like,
But speaking of the military and stuff, they decide they're going to lure Godzilla out with truckloads of fish.
Yeah.
I didn't think reptiles ate fish, but what fucking ever, it doesn't fucking matter.
We might be wrong on that, so like National Geographic fucker, like, you're an idiot. Of course they do.
We are fucking idiots, so it doesn't fucking matter. So whatever, they lure out Godzilla with a whole bunch of fish, and Matthew Broderick does the line where, that's a lot of fish, and then expecting it to be a joke, and it just fell fucking flat.
Yeah, nothing happened. He was just like, that's a lot of fish, and he went, boo, and it turned to fucking dumbass, the soldier, and he was like, yeah. They were like, maybe he had a line, they were just like, fuck him. He's an idiot, we're done with him.
So whatever, Godzilla finally shows up and you actually get to see all of it.
All of him. All of
it looking like Pearl from goddamn SpongeBob.
Looking
big
like a whale.
Square fucking head motherfucker.
When you saw it, you were like, this ain't fucking Godzilla, fuck you! I almost went fucking, my face was melted up like Poltergeist. And I was an idiot, because I'll admit that when this first came out and I first watched it, I was like, and then as soon as I left, I was like, not really what I liked. And then it all turned to hate real quickly, And then we had to wait 5 billion years for a new one, and they fucked it up, but they ruined it by putting another fucking Matthew Broderick in your fucking movie. You put Aaron Taylor, he's like, he's an idiot. I don't like him. He has no personality. Fuck him. Like, you're gonna do Godzilla again. Better do it right. I'm gonna find out who did it, and then I'm gonna kill them all.
So anyway, there's now basically a big-ass fucking scene where Godzilla's running through the city and these big-ass fucking helicopters are shooting them with guns and missiles and blah, blah,
Oh, they're blowing up everything. They're blowing the Chrysler building. They're blowing up everything. They're doing more damage.
So basically,
like that line from Fat Mayor. He was like, they're doing more damage.
Oh yeah, we did mention the Fat Mayor, which was like kind of a fucking jab at, what's his name? Roger Ebert.
Yeah,
and the other dude was fucking Gene Siskel, yeah.
Yeah, and I love it, like, the stressful part, like, this fucking lizard's just destroying your fucking city, and shit, and you know damn well that they're gonna come to you and be like, the fuck happened? He's like, do you want any more candy, sir? And he's like, I'm like, bullshit, man. I'd be like, give me some fucking, some drugs. Give me some drugs and some alcohol or something.
So, blah, 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 Godzilla disappears a fucking again, inept army motherfuckers. Poof. So anyway.
Godzilla.
The great Godzilla.
The great Godzilla.
So Matthew Broderick figures out that Godzilla's pregnant by taking its piss and putting it on a goddamn pregnancy test. Because I knew that human pregnancy tests would work with reptile piss.
You called that, huh?
Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah. Matthew Broderick.
So wait a minute. So what fucked Godzilla? Who gave him the bone?
Maybe he's one of those frogs like Jurassic Park.
A sperm well went up. It was like poo, 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 poo.
As it was crossing the ocean to come here. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
So anyway, right? Matthew Broderick is fucking the curly-haired blonde chick now.
Was.
Well, 8 years ago, but now they got back together, remember?
They did?
Well, they had that
They
cup
did
of
at the
tea.
end.
Remember, he's like, all hell broke loose, and he's like, I think I'll make you a cup of tea. And she's like, that'll be great. And then they go have a fucking cup of tea.
In his tent or whatever.
And whatever, she steals this video cassette of top secret classified information.
Everything you saw in film was on.
Releases it to the fucking press, and then Matthew Broderick gets kicked off the Godzilla case.
Yeah, because they're like, hey, that big lips fucking pregnant. Tell me fucking put his dick in her and sploot and everything happened. And all of a sudden they're looking at him and he's like, what? And then she got her big break basically and then went back and found him and was like, I'm sorry. He was like, you're a cunt.
So whatever, they, meaning twisty-haired fucking blonde non-acting bitch, Matthew non-acting Broderick murdering cocksucker, and John Reno go into the subways to try to find said eggs.
Yes.
Godzilla eggs.
Godzilla eggs.
That's the love now that I am now calling it Godzilla too, all because you said it that one time.
The amazing Godzilla!
So whatever, they find Godzilla eggs in Madison Square Garden.
Yep, they do.
So the eggs start to fucking hatch, and then we have a whole long scene where they're basically ripping off Jurassic Park. Where the little baby Godzillas are like raptors, and they're all fucking like sneaking around, and they have the shadow shot and behind the doors.
They need their mother to help them out because they are fucking dumb. Like dumbass Matthew Broderick standing right there. Any of them could have just snatched on him and beat the shit out of him. But he was just like, he had enough time to go,
remember how he fucking, like, tripped them up? He dumped over a big-ass thing of gumballs.
Yeah.
And then all the babies tripped on fucking gumballs.
Yeah. I fucking hated how cartoony everybody's fucking lines were. Like Hank Azaria when I first saw Godzilla, right? And
he's all with the camera and stuff.
He was like, and it took off around him, Like, almost smashed his fucking ass.
Yeah.
And, like, he turns around and he's like, before it came when he was following him, he was like, that's a big mother. Fuck you! If you saw that, you'd be like, holy fucking fuck. You would not be making sense. You'd be like, did you fucking fuck? Did you fucking see that?
But anyway, let's just move on before this review ends up being
we saw this before, man. This is cool.
Let's move on before this review ends up being like 45 minutes fucking long.
Fuck.
Okay, they get out of Madison Square Garden. Godzilla comes back again. There's the long taxi chase scene where they're in the taxi driving around, and Godzilla's running after him, blowing fire at him, but they're still able to get the fuck away.
Didn't they blow it the fuck up? Then they had the F-16s come in and...
No, because remember, it fell into the river. It went into the Hudson River, and then the submarines came in and fucking launched torpedoes at it, and you thought Godzilla was dead.
Are we skipping something?
We did skip that.
We're skipping in the middle. I don't know.
I kind of messed up the order, but
it doesn't matter.
Godzilla goes to the Hudson River, gets blew up by fucking a whole bunch of submarine torpedoes,
Pretty
right?
much.
And then the Madison Square Garden stuff happens.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla comes back, rises from the fucking dead, and comes back.
Of course he does.
They do the taxi chase scene, which we talked about.
Right.
Godzilla gets caught up in the Brooklyn Bridge, so the military bombs the fuck out of him. Like, seriously.
Missiles and shit.
And we also forgot to mention that they did blow up Madison Square Garden, too.
And blew up all the babies and stuff. That's what initially pissed off Godzilla. And then he got tangled up in the bridge, and they were just like, kill him. And I'm like, oh, you couldn't have done it at any other point in time. You didn't have any pilots that were good enough. And why wait until this moment to bring the fucking F-16s? Don't you think you would call that shit like right away? Like, oh, there's a big 300-foot lizard in the city. What do we do? Let's get these pussy-ass helicopters that can't even keep up with the motherfucker who blow up half the fucking world. But no, why don't we just lure his dumb ass onto the bridge, he gets entangled, we kill him, and the movie movie.
But it's not the end of the movie because now everybody's all happy. Jean Reno, damn it, now you got me doing it. Jean Reno gets the tape of classified information. He lives happily ever after. Matthew Broderick.
I will take this video and go have a croissant.
Matthew Broderick gets hooked up with the no acting fucking ability chick.
Of course.
Everybody's all happy, but then we get a shot showing that one of the eggs survived. It hatches. The raptor head pops out.
All of a sudden, P. Diddy's voice.
Credits come up, and then we have awful. I have a problem with this.
What?
Because Kashmir, one of the greatest fucking guitar riffs ever, right?
Right.
Not only did P. Diddy use it in his song, right?
He forever
Jimmy Page was involved in this song. It's like that fucking when Paul McCartney is involved with goddamn Kanye West and whoever the fuck else. Fucking fuck you.
Well, probably because, Kashmir probably didn't realize at that point in time that
Kashmir,
not
Jimmy Page?
Jimmy Page, what the fuck am I thinking? Page wasn't thinking oh, this movie's really gonna blow, I don't want to put my name on it.
Well, he should have figured once he started recording the song and he's playing
this was gonna be huge,
and he's playing the fucking riff, and Pete Diddy's just going, yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
How many people lost money out? Who fucking which food chain went along with them? Was it Taco Bell
Burger
or
King?
Burger King?
I thought it was Burger King.
One of them,
dude. It's been a long time.
They attach their fucking name to it, and then it doesn't sell. It doesn't sell. Everybody's losing out, especially Jamiroquai. They were like, "Get the fuck out of here. We don't even like you anymore after this." But P. Diddy, you can stay, but you're not allowed to do any more music.
He was basically gone before that anyway because all he had was virtual insanity over here. He's been popular over in fucking England for years and years, still popular to this fucking day. But
okay, so this movie, many flaws. The 2014 movie, there are flaws, especially the fucking acting.
So I guess this is a little bonus review for Bird on 2014.
Because 2014 fucking Godzilla was just ridiculous.
Because I've never seen it yet.
I'm sorry, but you have this giant build-up and everything. And at first I was kind of like, well, no, don't make... It's okay. But no, I changed my mind. After watching it again, too motherfucking dark. I want to actually see the fucking fights. And actually have fucking fights! Every goddamn time you saw it, was like, here comes Godzilla, here comes the moth thing, and they entangle, and the door is shut, you don't see dick. And then all of a sudden, here they come, they're approaching each other, and then it cuts to a scene of Aaron Taylor Thomas like, I'm like, fuck, Jesus Christ. Can't anybody do these movies simple and fucking pure and correctly?
Yeah, the Japanese, they can.
Yes, they can. Because
why do you pause and look at me like that?
No, because I have to think about it. I'm like, yes, they're actually putting passion into it.
Well, because they created it. It's their deal. We just stole it and bastardized it and fucking watered it down for fucking human consumption.
I'm sorry, but you take anybody... You take any motherfucking person, any fucking person at all, okay, and you put them on the street, and then you produce a 300-foot tall fucking fire-breathing lizard who's just fucking shit up. Never seen it before, just maybe in your nightmares or something, and here the fucker is, and you know it's going to destroy your town and basically burn the piss out of everything. What's your reaction going to be? Oh,
piss, scream, curl up in a little wall and die.
That's a big motherfucker. Oh, look at the big wizard. Fucking stupid. Nobody's gonna be like that. I hate how they fucking plagiarize and they were like, oh, this is for kids. Yay! I'm sorry.
Not everything's for kids.
Yeah, fuck you. If you're gonna do a movie about a big giant lizard, you better have people under going, holy fucking shit balls! Ah! Because that's exactly what people, especially in New York, that's all you would have heard is one big giant collective, fuck! From New York if you saw that lizard,
So yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I want Matthew Broderick to pay for his crimes.
Yes. Against acting and against humanity by killing people.
Yeah, he kills people, gets to go off and do shitty movies.
On that note, for Burn Gutter, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And also one of the worst movies ever. We'll see you next week.
Jesus Christ. Waste of time movie. Waste of money. You know how much money they wasted on that movie? Okay, now I just want to say this.
God, I just turned on the camera and you're like ready to fucking go.
I just want to say this, okay? Fucking, if anybody was watching the 2014 Godzilla, okay, they'd think it was a sequel because both movies started out identical. The first one with the 1990
But
crap
whatever,
version. I'm just saying, like it started out and it was like the.
Well, you can actually say,
And then
you can say that in a review.
just saying.
So whatever. After Godzilla is basically fucking up this whole entire.
What a strange day it's been. What a rare mood I'm in. I hate Godzilla.